Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping. Today I am doing my first video for a new collaboration that I have joined called How to Kill a Kit with Style. This collaboration's been around with a few other people for a while, and I've jumped on the bandwagon and joined their little hop this year in 2025. And what it is we're focusing on bashing our stash. So we all have an extensive stash and we keep building it, but very few of us just use up what we have. We just keep using the new stuff. So what we're going to do this year in this collaboration is focus on our stash and getting used up some of our older items. And we're starting with alphas. So we all have a lot of alphas. And look, this is my 2 bags of alphas. And these go back a long time. So this one, for example, I bought this at a shop at Castle Hill. I haven't lived in Sydney for 7 years. I haven't been to that scrapbook shop for probably close to 15 years. These are basic grey stickers, so we know basic grey hasn't been in the scrapbook industry for some time. And these are copyright 2009, which is when I would have bought them, because I bought everything that came out. So there you go, that's how old some of my stash is. So well and truly time that I dug into it. So I picked from these 2 bags all the alphas I'm going to put in my kit. So we make a kit based on what the monthly item is that we're going to bashing from our stash, and it can be anything that fits that theme. So alphas can be stickers, it can be, I guess, if you've got really old dies that you haven't used or hardly used, it can be stamps, can be anything. So the first thing that came to my mind when it was alphas was this really old alpha stamp set that I have. Now it's designed to go with the Easy Stamp Press. Who remembers them? I don't know if they're still around, but look at the style of the examples on here. They're really old-fashioned. This has got a copyright 2006, and it's just the one big sheet of individual letter stamps, and it's designed to put on the stamp press, line them up, press it down. Now, I think I got rid of my stamp press a long time ago, but I have hardly used these. Like, some of them are stained. I probably use them once or twice, and I've had them for probably 20 years, nearly 20 years. So, you know, time I use them. So that's the first thing that came to mind. And I thought I might try a mixed media background with these, not taking them off this sheet, but just inking them up and pressing them randomly over a background. So I want to try that on a layout and see how that works out. So that's the first thing I thought of when I thought alphas. And then I went through those 2 great big bags of alphas that I showed you and picked out what I thought were my oldest alphas. So a lot of them are partial sheets or partial packets, but that's okay, I can still use them. And I want to get them used up. Now, they probably won't stick once I peel them off the backing sheet. They probably won't have much adhesive, so I may have to use glue to stick them down, but that's okay as long as I use them up. So I've selected quite a few here, and I may have chosen too much in my kit, I don't know, but I'll use what I can, and what I don't use will go back into my stash to use another day. Alright, so I separated the ones I chose, I separated into like colour themes. So these first ones are like your oranges and your more pastel colours. So I've got like the light green, the mauve, the orange, the pale blue. So they're all the ones, like, how old is that? Oh my goodness, 2006. So they're all the ones I chose sort of in that colourway. And then I just found these papers that I thought would go with them. They got the same pastel-y type colours. And there should be, yeah, there's 4 sheets. So it's like a baby theme, I guess. And these are more your boys, I guess, in the aquas and the greens. And then this is more your girls. It's got the pink and the orangey colours on it. So they're the papers I plan on using, hopefully, with these alphas. And then I came across, in my storage where I've got all my paper, I came across this kit. And I believe it was for an old YouTube hop in August this year, or 2024, that I actually didn't participate in. But I had it all ready to go. So I had pulled these out of my alpha stash and went, they look very army, boy, dirty type of, you know, dirt bike type of theme. And when I saw this, I went, oh my gosh, this is perfect because it's based on army. This is the Australian Army Military Museum we went to quite a few years ago now, but I haven't scrapped the photos yet. So I went, well, there you go, that is perfect. And that alpha is going to work. Now, there's not enough letters to make the title because it is quite a long title I wanted to put on here. There's not enough A's to start with, but I can add them, I'm sure, in the layout somehow. So I'm going to pop that in there because I know that's going to go with that one. So that was quite convenient. Sorry. Then the next colour ones I got out were greens and blues. So these are woven alphas. They're actually fabric. So they're really cool. And I don't know what date, 2004. A lot of this is really old. So it's definitely time to bash my stash. So with these ones, I just picked out a variety of green papers. Now this is an old Stampin' Up range that, you know, I've used quite a bit, but there's still a lot of papers left. And I can use the green and the blue in there. So I sort of thought, well, they will go with those papers. And then the last one I chose were like your brighter colours. So I've got the reds and the brighter greens and the brighter blues. And then I saw this and went, well, that's quite a bright paper collection. And I could have selected individual papers, pull them out of here to add to my kit. But I don't know what I'm doing in photos yet. So I haven't gone anywhere close to looking at the photos I'm going to be scrapping. So I thought, well, I'll just keep it together as a collection. And I'll use these alphas with it, and we'll see how many of these I can use with these papers. Now, I'm going to do as many layouts as there is Sundays in a month. So on how this works is that the first of every month, I will do a video showing you the kit that I've curated and what the monthly item is we need to use. And then every Sunday thereafter in the month, I will do a layout using these items. And then on the last Sunday of the month, I will do a project share and show you what's left of the kit. Now, because this is my first time, like I said, doing it, my kit is probably too big for like maybe 3 or 4 layouts a month. Because sometimes there's enough Sundays in the month where I can do 4 layouts plus a layout share. Sometimes there's only 3 and I can only get 3 layouts done and the share. So we will see how it goes. If I think I have a lot more left to use up and on the last Sunday of the month I can come up with another layout, then I'll do a layout and then finish that video off with a layout share and what's left of the kit. So anyway, that is what I'm starting in 2025. I'm super excited because I love using up my stash and I'm on a bit of a spending freeze. So I do have my regular subscriptions coming in, but I'm not going to go out and buy stuff just because it's new and released. I'm going to just have my subscriptions this year. So fingers crossed I can stick to that and ignore all the other beautiful stuff that comes out. Alright, so in the description box below you will find a playlist and a description basically of what we're doing in case I haven't described it very well. And yeah, so if you like this idea and you've liked this video, please give me the thumbs up by hitting that like button. Make sure you go over and check out the playlist to see what everyone else is doing. And also, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you so much for watching and have a scrap happy day. Bye bye.